10 Buddhist Principles to Build an Unshakable Inner Peace. Imagine a life where nothing disturbs your calmness. You remain peaceful even when people criticize you, when challenges arise, or when chaos surrounds you. What if you could journey through life with unshakable inner tranquility? Welcome to the Buddhism Wisdom Podcast, where today we'll explore 10 transformative Buddhist principles to help you achieve this serene and resilient state of mind. As Buddha once said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. These teachings are more than ancient wisdom. They are practical tools you can use to build a peaceful and resilient mind. Whether you're dealing with stress, negativity, or uncertainty, these principles will empower you to remain steadfast and calm. If you're ready to harness these timeless teachings, join us on this journey to master the art of inner peace. 1. Anchoring yourself in purpose. Resilience begins with clarity of purpose. Knowing your values and life's goals serves as a compass, guiding you through turbulent times. When you have a firm grasp of what matters most, distractions and challenges lose their power over you. Imagine you're navigating a dense forest, and your purpose acts as the North Star guiding you. Buddha said, your work is to discover your work, and then, with all your heart, to give yourself to it. Take time each day to reflect on your core values and objectives. These reflections build a sturdy foundation that helps you face adversity with confidence. Every morning, remind yourself of what drives you. Whether it's a long-term aspiration or a simple daily intention, this practice fosters focus and resilience. With a clear purpose, you're like a ship with a strong anchor, unshaken by the waves of life. A well-known story in Buddhism is that of Siddhartha, also known as Anathapindika, a wealthy merchant who devoted his life to supporting the teachings of the Buddha. Despite losing much of his fortune, Siddhartha remained steadfast in his purpose to help others and uphold the Dhamma. His unwavering clarity of purpose inspired countless individuals and highlighted the power of living with intention. 2. Becoming emotionally untouchable. Imagine a state where external negativity cannot penetrate your inner peace. Buddhism teaches that much of our suffering stems from how we react to situations rather than the events themselves. By mastering your emotional responses, you can remain calm no matter what unfolds. When someone criticizes you or tries to provoke you, pause. Reflect on Buddha's words, you will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. This wisdom reminds us that anger harms us more than the situation itself. Practice choosing calmness over impulsive reactions. Over time, you'll build an invisible shield that protects your peace from external disruptions. The story of Kisagatami illustrates this principle beautifully. Kisagatami, a grieving mother, approached Buddha with her dead child, begging for a cure. Buddha asked her to bring a mustard seed from a household untouched by death. As she searched, she realized that loss is universal. This realization calmed her grief and taught her emotional resilience in the face of life's inevitabilities. 3. Transforming insults into opportunities for growth. Insults and offensive behavior often reveal more about the insulter's struggles than your worth. Buddhism encourages us to view these moments as opportunities to practice patience and self-awareness. Instead of reacting with anger, consider the source of the negativity. Recognize that it often stems from the other person's pain. Responding with compassion disarms hostility and protects your peace. Buddha taught, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. By choosing kindness and understanding, you break cycles of negativity and grow stronger in the process. To illustrate, let's recount the story of Buddha and the angry man. One day, a man approached the Buddha and hurled insults at him. Instead of responding with anger, the Buddha asked, if someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong? The man replied, to the giver. Buddha then said, similarly, if I do not accept your insults, they remain with you. This simple yet profound response reflects the power of non-reaction. Another example is King Ashoka, who initially ruled with cruelty, but was deeply moved by the suffering he caused. His transformation into a compassionate leader who spread Buddhist teachings underscores how love and understanding can replace hostility and resentment for deflecting harmful words with grace. When someone speaks ill of you, it's natural to feel hurt or defensive. However, their words often reflect their insecurities, not your true self. Instead of absorbing negativity, remind yourself of Buddha's wisdom. Speak or act with an impure mind, and trouble will follow you. By focusing on your integrity and values, you rise above criticism. Let your actions demonstrate your character. Compassion for the speaker's struggles can also help you maintain your peace while subtly encouraging them to reconsider their behavior. Another inspiring story comes from Ananda, one of Buddha's closest disciples. When confronted with slander, Ananda chose to remain silent and continued his good deeds. Over time, his unwavering kindness transformed the accuser's hostility into admiration. This story underscores the power of steadfast kindness. 5. Cultivating a mindful mental garden. Your mind is like a garden. The thoughts you nurture will grow and shape your world. Negative thoughts, like weeds, can choke your inner peace. Positive, empowering thoughts, like flowers, bring joy and strength. Guard your mind by practicing mindfulness. Notice when harmful thoughts arise and gently redirect your focus to uplifting ones. Over time, this practice fosters a peaceful inner landscape where resilience thrives. The story of the two wolves is a powerful metaphor for this principle. A grandfather tells his grandson about a battle between two wolves within us. One wolf represents anger, envy, and negativity, while the other embodies love, kindness, and peace. When the boy asks which wolf wins, the grandfather replies, "The one you feed." By cultivating mindfulness, you choose to feed the positive wolf. 6. Facing fear and shame with courage. Fear and shame often stem from outdated beliefs or past experiences. These emotions can paralyze us, preventing growth and fulfillment. Buddhism teaches us to confront these feelings with mindfulness and self-compassion. Instead of avoiding fear, examine its source. Acknowledge its presence and question its validity. Likewise, treat feelings of shame with kindness. Remember, self-compassion dissolves the grip of these emotions, freeing you to live authentically. Consider the story of Angulimala, a feared bandit who terrorized villages. When he encountered Buddha, he was overwhelmed by Buddha's compassion. After a transformative conversation, Angulimala abandoned his violent ways and became a devoted monk. This tale illustrates the power of courage and redemption. 7. Learning from everyone, even challengers. Every person you meet, whether kind or difficult, is a teacher offering valuable lessons. Those who challenge you provide opportunities to practice patience, empathy, and resilience. When someone provokes negative emotions, ask yourself, what can I learn from this interaction? By shifting your perspective, you transform frustrations into stepping stones for personal growth. This mindset nurtures both wisdom and inner peace. A famous Buddhist parable tells of a student who complained about his master's harsh teaching methods. The master responded, "If you meet a swordsman, draw your sword. If you meet a poet, recite a verse." This wisdom highlights the importance of adapting and learning from every situation. Another story of inspiration is about Devadatta, Buddha's cousin, who often tried to undermine him. Instead of reacting with hostility, Buddha viewed Devadatta's actions as lessons in patience and understanding. This approach enabled Buddha to maintain his inner peace while teaching profound lessons to his disciples. 8. Building an unshakable ethical code. An ethical code serves as a moral compass, guiding your decisions and actions. In Buddhism, the 5 precepts avoiding harm, being honest, respecting others, speaking truthfully, and keeping a clear mind provide a foundation for compassionate living. Living by these principles fosters integrity and strengthens your inner peace. Over time, this alignment with your values creates an unshakable foundation that withstands external pressures. The story of the compassionate merchant who returned a lost treasure to its owner, even at great personal cost, exemplifies the strength of ethical living. His actions inspired trust and respect, showing that adherence to moral principles brings lasting rewards. 9. Harmonizing with nature. Living according to nature means aligning your life, with the natural rhythms of the universe. Acceptance of impermanence and simplicity fosters resilience and contentment. Nature teaches us to adapt gracefully, like a tree bending in the wind. Embrace change as a constant and learn to flow with life's currents. This perspective reduces stress and helps you navigate challenges with ease. One famous story highlighting harmony with nature comes from the life of the Buddha himself. After achieving enlightenment, the Buddha spent many years meditating under trees and traveling through forests. Once, during a severe drought, he taught his disciples to observe how nature adapted. The dry earth cracked, but awaited the rain with patience. He said, "As the earth awaits the rain, so must our hearts await wisdom," allowing each moment to pass without resistance. This lesson teaches that patience and acceptance of nature's cycles bring peace and understanding. 10. Harnessing the power of gratitude. Gratitude is a transformative practice that fosters positivity and resilience. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you shift your mindset toward abundance. Make gratitude a daily habit. Reflect on the blessings in your life, no matter how small. Express appreciation to those around you. This practice not only enhances your peace, but also strengthens your relationships and overall well-being. The story of a monk who found joy in every circumstance, whether eating simple meals or enduring harsh conditions, reminds us that gratitude transforms how we experience life. His unwavering appreciation for the present moment inspired countless others. By incorporating these 10 Buddhist principles into your daily life, you can cultivate a strong inner foundation that shields you from life's turbulence. Remember, peace begins within. With consistent practice, the teachings of Buddhism will help you navigate life with unwavering calmness and clarity. Thank you for joining us on the Buddhism Wisdom Podcast. If you found this episode inspiring, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Sharing this video helps spread the wisdom of Buddhism to others who may benefit from its teachings. Together, we can create a community of mindfulness, compassion, and peace. Until next time, stay mindful and stay strong.